I am Frank Wheeler. I met a woman named April at a party in 1948, and we quickly fell in love and got married. I got a sales job at a machine company, the same one my father worked at for 20 years. I hated the job, but I did it anyway because I had to support my new family. April dreamed of becoming a successful actress, but she was only able to get small parts in local theater plays. We had 2 children and lived in a nice house on Revolutionary Road. All our neighbors looked up to us and thought we were the perfect couple. In reality, April and I were deeply unhappy with our lives and argued all the time. After one of April's plays got bad reviews, she was very upset. I tried to talk to her, but it turned into a big fight about how boring and empty our lives had become. Later, our realtor, Helen, asked for a favor. Her adult son, John, was in a mental asylum, and she thought meeting us might help him. April kindly agreed to let him visit. On my birthday, I was feeling depressed about my life, so I had an affair with my secretary at work. When I got home, I was surprised to find April had arranged a small party. Later, she proposed a radical plan. She reminded me how I once said I wanted to live in Paris. She suggested we sell our house and move there. April said she could get a high-paying secretary job in Paris. This meant I would finally be free to find out what I truly wanted to do. I was overjoyed by the idea and felt alive for the first time in years. I immediately agreed to the plan. I excitedly told my co-workers, who laughed at me. We also told our neighbors, Shep and Millie, who were shocked. Just as we were planning, my boss suddenly offered me a huge promotion with more money. I was conflicted and tempted by the money. April insisted we must follow our dream and not give up. Just as I agreed to continue, April discovered she was pregnant. She was devastated and told me she wanted an abortion. I was strongly against it and wanted to keep the baby. This led to a terrible, bitter argument. I told my office that the trip to Paris was canceled. That night, we went out with our neighbors. April, angry at me, ended up having an affair with our neighbor Shep in his car. I later admitted my own affair with my secretary. April told me she didn't care because she no longer loved me. The next morning, April acted strangely calm and made me breakfast. As soon as I left for work, she performed the abortion on herself. Something went terribly wrong and she began to bleed heavily. She called an ambulance, but it was too late. I rushed to the hospital, only to be told that April had died. I was left completely broken and later moved to raise my 2 children alone.